There are a few simple things you can do once that will change your dog's life forever. These range from specific collars and tags to get so you never lose your dog, what to set up so your dog will be okay if something ever happens to you, or small changes around your house that'll make a big difference in their quality of life. But first, here's the easiest thing you can do. Let's say there's an emergency and your house is on fire. Your dog is inside, but do the firefighters know that? Most people assume emergency responders will automatically check for pets. It's not always the case, but if they know animals are inside, they're more likely to put in the effort and look for them. Here's what most people don't realize. A simple sticker can be the difference between life and death. Pets Inside rescue stickers alert first responders that animals need rescuing even when you're not home to tell them. Place these stickers on your front and back doors where they're easily visible. And here's a bonus many don't consider. These stickers might make potential burglars think twice. Many burglars avoid homes with dogs because they don't want to deal with barking or protective pets while trying to sneak around. It's like a security system that might protect both your home and your dog. Speaking of protection, let's talk about something that protects your dog from a different kind of threat. Think about how your dog reacts when you turn into the vet parking lot. That look of betrayal and an intense desire to stay in the car. Now imagine your dog actually looking forward to vet visits. Most people think dogs just naturally hate the vet, and there's nothing you can do about it. This isn't necessarily true. This fear develops because dogs only associate the vet with painful or scary experiences. The solution is surprisingly simple but rarely done. Schedule what's called a happy visit, a trip to the vet where absolutely nothing medical happens. This creates a positive association that can change how your dog feels about vet visits for the rest of their life. It's especially powerful if done when they're young, but it works for dogs of any age. Dogs who aren't terrified at the vet get better medical care throughout their lives because owners don't put off visits, vets can do more thorough exams, and the stress doesn't mask symptoms. That one positive visit can reframe everything. Now let's move from emotional health to physical health, with something most dog owners completely overlook. Those cute videos of dogs slipping and sliding across hardwood floors? Not so cute for their joints. In fact, those slippery surfaces are silently causing damage that will haunt your dog later in life. Most people think if their dog isn't actively falling down, the floors are fine. But even subtle slipping can cause micro-injuries to joints, ligaments, and muscles that accumulate over time. The fix is simpler than you might think. Strategic placement of rugs, runners, or non-slip mats can prevent a lifetime of joint problems. Focus on transition areas, corners, and places where your dog needs to stop or change direction quickly. Many owners make the mistake of only adding traction when their dog is already showing mobility issues, but prevention is much more effective than treatment. Young dogs might seem fine jumping and running on slick surfaces, but the damage is happening beneath the surface, setting them up for arthritis and pain as they age. This next tip connects directly to protecting those same joints, just in a different context. But first, if you love dogs as much as we do, subscribe to Doggy Digs so you never miss out on any of our future doggy videos. Okay, so your young, athletic dog jumps onto the bed 20 times a day without a second thought. No problem, right? People often believe that if a dog can do something easily, it must be safe for them. But joints don't work that way. Each jump puts pressure on your dog's shoulders, spine, and hips, pressure that adds up over thousands of jumps during their lifetime. A simple fix is ramps for beds, couches, and cars. And not just when they're old and struggling, right now, when they still seem fine. The ramp should be wide enough to make your dog feel secure and have a gentle slope appropriate for their size. Though puppies and young dogs may seem completely fine with jumping, the damage is cumulative and often invisible until permanent harm has already occurred. While we're thinking about long-term health, let's talk about something that affects every system in your dog's body. The food that goes into your dog's bowl is arguably the single most important health decision you'll make for them. Many dog owners think that all commercial dog foods are basically the same, or that more expensive automatically means better. Neither is true. The right diet for your dog depends on their specific needs, their age, breed tendencies, activity level, and any health concerns. Talk to your veterinarian about their specific recommendations, then put that food on auto order. This set it and forget it approach ensures your dog consistently gets the right nutrition without last-minute substitutions when you run out. Now let's discuss something most dog owners don't want to think about: but absolutely should. In an emergency, people often make this devastating discovery, realizing they have no plan for their pets. Many people assume they'll figure it out in the moment, but emergencies are chaotic, and thinking through it earlier will make life a lot easier for you. Spending just one afternoon creating an emergency plan for your dog can literally mean the difference between life and death. Get a dog first aid kit and learn how to use it. Know where the nearest regular and 24/7 emergency vet hospitals are. Hopefully you'll never find yourself in an emergency with your dog, but the middle of a crisis is the worst time to start researching your options. Speaking of comfort during difficult times, this next item helps your dog every single day. Dogs spend 12 to 14 hours a day sleeping. Yet many owners just buy the cheapest or most convenient dog bed. People often think dogs can sleep comfortably anywhere. After all, wild canines sleep on the ground, right? But that's not how we treat our fur babies at Doggy Digs. A high-quality orthopedic bed provides proper support for your dog's spine and joints. This doesn't just make them more comfortable, it improves their immune function, reduces pain, and supports cognitive health as they age. The key is finding a bed that supports your dog's preferred sleeping position and is appropriate for their size. The investment might seem large up front, but divided over years of use and improved health, it's one of the best values in dog care. We'll drop a link to our favorite dog beds down in the description. From sleep health to another often overlooked aspect of well-being, let's talk about something happening inside your dog's mouth. The state of your dog's mouth affects their entire body. And here's something most dog owners don't realize. By age 3, over 80% of dogs have some form of dental disease. Many people think bad breath is just a normal dog thing. It's not. It's a sign of bacterial infection that doesn't just stay in the mouth. Those bacteria enter the bloodstream and can damage the heart, kidneys, and liver. A professional dental cleaning removes buildup that no amount of at-home care can address. Yes, you should still brush your dog's teeth and provide dental chews, but a professional cleaning is essential for most dogs at some point in their lives. This single procedure can add years to your dog's life by preventing the systemic effects of dental disease. And though it requires anesthesia, the risks of untreated dental disease far outweigh the very small risks of modern veterinary anesthesia. Healthcare costs money, which brings us to our next life-changing preparation. Picture this scenario. Your dog needs an emergency surgery costing $3,000. You don't have the money. What happens next? It's a heartbreaking situation that happens every day in vet offices around the world. Most people think major medical issues won't happen to their dog or that vet care won't be that expensive. Both assumptions are dangerous gambles with your dog's life. Setting up financial protection, either through pet insurance or a dedicated emergency fund, ensures you never have to choose between your bank account and your dog's life. If you choose insurance, research plans carefully to understand coverage. If you prefer an emergency fund, set up automatic transfers to a high-yield savings account specifically for pet expenses. Even small monthly contributions build up over time. The peace of mind knowing you can say yes to necessary treatments is worth every penny. While we're planning for the future, let's talk about something many dog owners never consider. What happens to your dog if something happens to you? It's an uncomfortable question that most people avoid thinking about. But without a formal plan, your dog's future is uncertain at best. Many assume that family members will automatically take in their pets. But without specific legal arrangements, your dog could end up in a shelter or with someone who doesn't know their needs. Creating a pet trust or detailed care plan ensures your dog will receive proper care according to your wishes. Include specific care instructions, veterinary records, and sufficient funds for your dog's expected lifespan. Identify a trusted caregiver who has already agreed to take responsibility. Many people mistakenly believe that simply mentioning their pet in a will is sufficient. But wills can be tied up in probate for months while your dog needs immediate care. A pet trust takes effect right away and provides legal protection for the funding you've set aside for your dog's care. Now let's shift from planning to training with a single command that could literally save your dog's life. Imagine you accidentally left the door open when you were bringing in the groceries. Your dog runs outside to go play in the yard and chase squirrels. There are squirrels on the other side of the street, so your dog is considering running across the street to chase them too. Having a strong recall, or having your dog come to you when called, could be the difference between coming inside happily or carelessly running in front of a car. Most people train basic commands like sit and stay, but overlook this critical life-saving skill. If you could choose just one command to train thoroughly, come might be the one. A fun way to train this is to play hide and seek. Have your dog sit and stay, or have somebody hold them while you go hide in the house. Then say, "Come," and have them go find you. We'll share a link to one of our favorite videos on how to train a solid recall in the description below. Of course, the best protection is prevention, which brings us to our next topic. Dogs explore the world mouth first. This simple fact makes many ordinary household items potentially deadly hazards. Most people dog-proof when they first bring home a puppy, then get complacent as their dog matures. But even adult dogs can get into trouble, especially when bored or stressed. A thorough dog-proofing focuses on securing trash cans, properly storing medications, and eliminating access to toxic houseplants or chemicals. An often overlooked danger is xylitol, a sweetener toxic to dogs that appears in many unexpected products like peanut butter, toothpaste, and gum. This one-time sweep to identify and address hazards can create a safer environment for your dog. Now let's talk about how to fulfill them in ways that strengthen your relationship. Dogs thrive on consistency and clear communication, yet many owners approach training as something they do when they have time, rather than as a fundamental part of their relationship. Most people think training is just about teaching tricks or fixing problems, but at its core, training is about communication and bonding. Creating a brief, consistent training routine establishes patterns of communication that last a lifetime. It doesn't have to be complex. Have a few basic go-to commands and tricks to make training as easy and fun as possible so you don't skip out on it. The consistency is what matters most. This routine becomes something your dog looks forward to and provides mental stimulation along with relationship building. Dogs who understand what's expected of them and have clear ways to communicate with their humans are more confident and less anxious overall. This next tip also addresses mental stimulation, but in a different way. Wild canines spend a lot of their time foraging and hunting for food, but your dog gets it from a bowl in 30 seconds. Many people think providing food quickly and easily is doing their dog a favor. Dogs love mental challenges, and working for food fulfills natural instincts that can reduce anxiety, boredom, and destructive behaviors. Swapping the food bowl for puzzle feeders, snuffle mats, or food dispensing toys transforms mealtime from a brief moment to an engaging activity. These tools slow eating speed, which helps prevent dangerous tummy problems in susceptible breeds and improves digestion for all dogs. This might sound counterintuitive, but making food harder to get doesn't frustrate dogs. It actually increases their satisfaction and enjoyment of meals. This simple switch provides daily mental stimulation without requiring any extra time from you. Now let's talk about some one-time preparations that could reunite you with your dog if the unthinkable happens. Despite our best efforts, dogs sometimes escape or get lost. The difference between a happy reunion and a tragic outcome often comes down to identification and contact information. Many owners rely on just one form of ID, usually a collar tag or microchip, but each method has weaknesses, and layering 3 forms of identification provides the best protection. First, create a visible ID tag with your phone number, city, and any critical medical information. This is still the fastest way for someone who finds your dog to contact you directly. Second, add an AirTag to your dog's collar or get a GPS collar like Fi. These devices allow you to locate your dog within minutes of escape, dramatically increasing recovery chances. Some advanced models even include health monitoring features. Third, ensure your dog has a registered microchip. Collars can break or be removed, but a microchip provides permanent identification. The simple procedure is typically done during routine vet visits and lasts for your dog's entire life. But a critical mistake is failing to register the chip or update your contact information when you move or change phone numbers. An unregistered chip with outdated information is useless. These 3 layers work together to create a safety net that significantly increases the chances of reunion if your dog ever gets lost. And if you like these little things you can do once, check out these simple hacks you can do to change your dog's life in this next video.